What's up, guys? Welcome to the MD Journey. My name is Lakshman. My job is to help you succeed in med school with less stress. In this video, this is not a typical Wednesday video. Actually, it shouldn't be on Wednesday at all if I did it correctly. A lot of you guys really enjoyed the video I did about how you're stressed in med school and how to get over that hump. And I think that I can create these small segments that I'll call Mindset Mondays, Motivation Mondays, and not only give you tips and motivations, but also answer some of the questions that you guys have, getting an influx of questions on the YouTube channel as well as through email. So I just want to answer stuff that you guys have asked me and do it in a very short period of time, not to waste any of your precious time. So the first question today, and it's given by Emily. So Emily, if you're listening, thanks for the question, is why did I choose to go to medicine in the first place? If I'm going to give you guys tips on how to get into med school, how to do well in med school, I think you guys should at least know what my motivations are, allow myself to be a little vulnerable. So that's what we're going to go over in this video. So let's get started. All right, so why did I go into med school? And to keep it short and sweet, my immediate family had a lot of chronic and acute illnesses. So I was really in and out of the hospital system, the clinics, a lot when I was a kid. I was thankfully very healthy. But what I realized is that because a few of my family members did have some very severe illnesses going on, I realized that as a physician, you're not only able to impact that patient, but once you get them back to full health or better health, and you get them back to their world, there are people that depend on them, their kids, significant others, their siblings, their parents, their husbands or wives, that you don't really meet these people, but because you're able to take care of that individual, they go back into their lives and are able to be a part and present for their loved ones. And I found that super attractive for medicine, to be able to help one individual and then help a web of influences, a web of people that I'll never be able to meet, just like the doctors did for my family members, and they helped me out because my family members are still here, healthy today. That just spoke volumes to me. So I really enjoy that aspect of medicine. I kept looking for that example throughout pre-med, throughout my med school experience, and I kept finding these instances, and I just absolutely loved it. That's a big reason why I'm going into internal medicine, which is a field that involves taking care of adults, both in a hospital setting and a clinic setting. It gave me the most opportunity to do that. And so that's my reason. I talked about in the previous video, finding your why, and that was my why. And kind of going off of a question that Emily had is that, how do you know why you want to become a doctor? And then how do you know if that reason is good enough? And honestly, the reason that I came up with is that when you figure out your why, you're still going to have doubts when you're going through your medical journey, when you're thinking about taking your MCAT, or when you're taking your pre-med courses, when you're applying to med school, when you're in med school, when you're in freaking med school, you're still doubting your decision. So if you can go back to your why and it's still motivating, like that reason I just gave you about being able to help individuals that I'll never be able to meet by helping the patient first, that still motivates me today. And so whenever I find myself in a slump, whenever I'm questioning whether this is for me, that doesn't happen as much anymore, but it still does. When it does happen, I go back to that reason. And if you find that that reason still motivates you as much as it did the first time you created it or thought of it, then that means you're on the right track. So, keep it short and sweet. That's why I went into medicine. I obviously want to hear from you guys. So comment below if you're brave, message down and comment and let the community know, why did you go into medicine? Like, what's your why? If you are a little bit shy and don't want to be as vulnerable, that's totally fine. You can message me. You can ask me questions about if your why is good enough. And usually the answer is yes, as long as you're convinced that it's an actual motivating factor. So again, I promise to keep these videos short. I don't want to keep them really long, but I do want to give myself ability to be vulnerable to you guys before I go back to my typical tips videos. So if you enjoy this, comment below, give a like to the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't and you just found me randomly through YouTube. I'm really appreciative of everyone that's joined the community so far. So I'd love it if you aren't part of the community, if you would be kind enough to subscribe to the YouTube channel and keep joining me on this journey. Hopefully I can help you on yours. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully if you guys enjoy this, we'll do this again in the following Monday, but I'm not going to commit to a specific schedule, but I'll keep doing these videos as long as you guys have questions. So take care, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.